Damian Lillard has officially requested a trade from the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Blazers have agreed to comply and grant his trade request. And this comes after years of speculation on when he'll want out and when he's going to go for that all-elusive championship that he's been seeking for so many years on the Blazers. And he was such a loyal player to a team that had its ups and downs and wasn't always good and had its very, very low lows and very high or somewhat high highs. The farthest that they went in the playoffs with him was the Western Conference Finals, but they do have a lot of amazing memories with him, like the OKC buzzer beater to win that series, and the series against Houston a few years ago where he hit another buzzer beater to win a series. And there's a lot of really good memories with Damian Lillard in a Portland Trailblazers jersey. And I am not a Blazers fan whatsoever. I'm more so a Raptors fan, but I've always respected Damian Lillard and his commitment to that team. He tried to make it work for as long as he could. He tried to make the Blazers a winning organization, but they just didn't put the pieces around him that he needed. CJ McCollum and LaMarcus Aldridge were the best teammates that he had, and while LA and CJ are great players in their own right, I don't think they can be the second best player on a championship team. So I really do wish him the best, and I hope that he can go forward and really thrive somewhere else. Two spots that I think will be really good are obviously Miami, where he's been rumored to go a lot, and obviously they just lost Gabe Vincent to the Lakers in free agency, so it makes a lot more sense to do that now. And the rumors were already happening before Vincent left, but obviously a pick and roll with him and Bam, and then the dribble handoffs you can run and actions you can run with him and Jimmy Butler is amazing, or what would be amazing. And the second team that I think that he has a good fit with is actually the Sacramento Kings, because they are a good three-point shooting team. They shoot a lot of threes and they play with pace. Now, that would be a little bit difficult because they would have 2 point guards and two not huge point guards in De'Aaron Fox and Damian Lillard. But the Kings did make a surprise run to the 3rd seed last year and lost to the Warriors in the 3-6 series in the first round in Game 7. But I think they would have won that series with Damian Lillard on their team, because I think that he has that clutch closer gene that no one on the Kings has yet. And while I think they can develop it with playoff experience, I think that Damian Lillard this year would be just an amazing addition to that team. I would love to see the two-man game that him and Domantas Sabonis would run, the catch and shoot that Kevin Huerter could have, because they're already a good three-point shooting team. And if there's a more attention given to Damian Lillard and they have that star player that defenses naturally gravitate to, then there would be more opportunities opened up for shooters and for Domantas Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox will get more points off drives and cutting. So I think that would be an amazing fit, in all honesty, and I would love to see Damian Lillard in a Sacramento Kings uniform next season. That all being said, I don't know where he's going to be traded. I haven't heard anything new about talks that have gone down, and when this video comes out tomorrow morning, I'm recording this on Saturday night after the sun has gone down, and so I haven't heard anything new. I'm going to post it tomorrow morning, and so yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments below, and where do you think he should go. To end off this video, I do just want to talk about Damian Lillard and the impact he's had on the game of basketball. I think that he's been consistently a top 3 to 5 point guard in the NBA for this past years and past generation. So I just want to give him his respect and credit, because he's been so incredibly consistent. Even if his team has been poor or subpar, I do think that he has been an incredible player, and the Blazers as a franchise would be a lot worse off without him. They would definitely not have made a Western Conference Finals. They wouldn't have gone toe-to-toe with the Warriors in some games. I just have a lot of respect for Damian Lillard as a player, and he's been one of my favorite players. Dame Dollar is one of the best nicknames in the NBA. I have so much respect for him, and he deserves a lot of respect for sticking out out his situation in Portland for so long, when it looks like the front office hasn't really made any crazy moves to support him and give him other additional players. Now, with that being said, for the Blazers going forward, this is an interesting situation because now you have Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, and you just drafted Scoot Henderson with the number 3 pick, who I thought he could have had a very good chance at going number 2. I think he's the second best player by a wide margin in this entire draft behind Victor Wembanyama. But I think Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, and Shaedon Sharpe are going to be an elite core for this Blazers team going forward. And it's unfortunate that Dame doesn't fit that timeline, because I would have loved to see him in with those guys. Those are going to be 3 really elite guards for years to come. And if they can build their wing depth and front court a little bit more, then I have a lot of optimism for this team going forward. And I think they could be easily a playoff team next year with these guys as they keep developing. And if, like I said before, if they develop their center, big man depth, and their wings, I think this could be a championship contender in 3 to 5 years. And I'm really excited for this core to develop. I'm excited to see what Scoot Henderson brings to the league. I think he can be a 20-7 player right off the bat. That sounds a little bit ambitious, but I think he's a generational talent. I think that in any other draft class, he would be being talked about as a generational talent who's going to take the league by storm. He's such an elite player, and while his 3-point shooting isn't the greatest, he still shoots the ball fairly well. And when he's hot, he's really hot from 3, and his athleticism and his motor are what set him apart from the rest of the pack. And he's just an elite player, an elite prospect, and I cannot wait to see what Portland can do with him. And I hope they can develop a team around Scoot and Anthony and Shaedon Sharpe and all these guys. I'm really excited to see what they can do with that. And obviously there's going to be a big trade package for Damian Lillard, because it's Damian Lillard. So I would love to see if they can get a top tier center for him. Even to get a guy like Mason Plumlee to run center. Mason Plumlee is a solid option in the NBA even to this day. So we'll see what Portland ends up doing, but I'm really excited for their future as well as Damian Lillard's. So God bless you all. I hope you have an amazing day, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because it'll help me out a lot. Thank you.